Well, in my everyday photography, I shoot people. I like getting away from people and shooting wildlife. No, I just, since my dad, since I was little, and I've been hunting pretty much all my youth, it's just a challenge. It's like to try and photograph a deer in its environment, to me, and try to give it a humanistic form or show that the gestures that the animals are making seem to be more of a challenge. And I love being out in nature. I mean, there's something about waking up in nature and then being able to capture the image. I always still get excited when I see a big buck, every time. I spend all year planning. I mean, setting out these cameras, putting out corn and deer crack and whatever else will keep the deer in the area, and just it's like a mapping out where they go, and so I know where to be to cross paths with them and photograph them. So yeah, there's a lot of work. There's a lot of money, and it takes time. You have to be dedicated to it. I mean, it's not for everybody at all. It's, you know, but the reward is when you get that awesome image that everybody's wowed out about, and they're like, "How did you do that?" And it's rewarding because, I mean, I don't do it for everybody's wow. I do it for me. I do it for that self-gratification. Like, oh man, I was able to get that, finally photograph that buck that I've been at. So it's a challenge. It's like anything else. I mean, you know, when you're chasing women, you're after the big one, the hottest woman, and when you finally get her, it's like, wow, on to the next. No, that's a joke. Sorry, honey. But no, it's a challenge, and I love challenges like that. A lot of things come into play when it comes to stalking a deer. I started this little thing of going from tree to tree, and I was starting to see a lot more wildlife. I mean, not just deer, but I was seeing a lot more of everything, fox and anything, even the birds. I'm going to see more when I'm standing still. So that's when I start stalking from tree to tree. What I get out of it, honestly, it's a tremendous challenge to be able to photograph a deer in its element, and then when I get out of it is when I'm able to do it. I know what I had to go through to take that photo, regardless of what anybody thinks about it. I know what I had to go through, so I feel like I've accomplished something. Not to mention, I love animals. I'm just passionate about wildlife, and especially deer and turkey and bald eagles and all those cool game animals that I just love them.